In May 2026, one company became the most valuable business in the history of the stock market, worth more than $5.5 trillion. Not Apple, not Microsoft, NVIDIA. But rewind just over a decade, and this same company was mostly known for one thing: making graphics cards for video games. So, how does a gaming chip company end up powering almost the entire age of artificial intelligence? The story starts in 1993, in a booth at a Denny's in California, where three engineers sketched out a company. Their name came from the Latin word for envy. Their idea was simple: make computers render 3D graphics fast enough for games. In 1999, they shipped a chip they called the GPU, the Graphics Processing Unit. It became the beating heart of PC gaming. For years, that's what NVIDIA was, a gaming company. But its CEO, Jensen Huang, saw something else. A GPU wasn't really a graphics chip. It was a machine for doing thousands of small calculations at once, in parallel. In 2006, NVIDIA made a huge bet, a platform called CUDA that let anyone use its gaming chips for general math, not just graphics. The problem? Almost nobody wanted it. Wall Street thought it was a waste. For years, it looked like one. CUDA cost around $500 million a year to develop, at a time when NVIDIA's entire annual profit was only a few $100 million. Then, in 2012, a small team of researchers entered a global image recognition contest with a neural network. They trained it on two of NVIDIA's gaming graphics cards using CUDA. It didn't just win, it demolished everyone. That model, AlexNet, proved something the whole tech world had missed. The same chips built to render explosions in video games were, by accident, the perfect engine for training artificial intelligence. NVIDIA's 6-year gamble had just found its purpose. And here's the part most people miss. Once researchers started building AI on CUDA, they couldn't easily leave. Nearly 2 decades of software had all been written for NVIDIA's hardware. Today, NVIDIA controls an estimated 80 to 90% of the market for AI chips. Its Real Moat was never just the silicon. It was the software everyone already knew how to use. Then, in late 2022, ChatGPT arrived, and the world woke up overnight. Every major company was racing to build AI. And to build AI, you needed NVIDIA's chips. In a single quarter, its data center revenue hit over $35 billion, up more than 90% in a year. Since ChatGPT launched, NVIDIA's stock has risen over 600%. Its profit margins climbed above 70%, higher than Apple's. It crossed $1 trillion in 2023, and then $3 more trillion in barely a year. But the same story carries a warning. Almost all of it rests on the AI boom continuing to spend, and competitors are now racing to break the CUDA lock. NVIDIA didn't get lucky. For 15 years, it poured billions into a bridge to a future nobody believed was coming. When the AI era arrived, NVIDIA was the only company standing on the other side, selling the picks and shovels to everyone digging for gold.